Hare Krishna. We continue reading from chapter 1 of Nectar of Devotion. We're reading about the false ego. So, this type not of false ego, why do we have this false ego? We are thinking we are the body. It's due to ignorance. Our original knowledge has been covered. And what is this ignorance? That we are the body. We have forgotten we are eternal servants of Krishna. As long as one is ignorant about his identity, he is sure to act wrongly and thereby become entangled in material contamination. This ignorance of factual knowledge can also be dissipated by Krishna consciousness, as is confirmed in the Padma Puran as follows. So now we have forgotten our original identity. Because we have forgotten our original identity, we act in ways which are creating more and more bodies for us in this material world. We are getting deeper and deeper, thinking that we are the body. We are forgetting that we are the spirit soul. So Padma Puran says, how can we get this knowledge? How can we understand the real knowledge? Padma Puran is saying Krishna consciousness. Pure devotional service in Krishna consciousness is the highest enlightenment. And when such enlightenment is there, it is just like a blazing forest fire, killing all the inauspicious snakes of desire. So Padma Puran is saying that pure devotional service it takes away all the ignorance, takes away all this material desires, like a forest fire, forest fire or whatever comes in the way of the fire immediately gets destroyed. So nothing can stay in the way of pure devotional service. No inauspicious things can stay there. The example is being given in this connection is that when there is a forest fire, the extensive blazing automatically kills all the snakes in the forest. There are many, many snakes on the ground of the forest. And a fire takes place, it burns the dried foliage, and the snakes are immediately attacked. And when a fire takes place, it burns the dried up. Animals who have 4 legs can flee from the fire or can at least try to flee, but the snakes are immediately killed. Similarly, the blazing fire of Krishna consciousness is so strong that the snakes of ignorance are immediately killed. Padma Puran is helping us understand what happens. So the sinful desire, ignorance, our ignorance is compared to the snakes. And when there is a forest fire, because they are on the ground, and the fire is coming, they don't have a chance to escape. The animals, they can still run away. They have some chance to escape, but the snakes, they are on the ground. They can't run away anywhere. They're immediately burnt up. So similarly, pure devotional service, it burns away all our sinful desires. It burns away all our ignorance. All the snakes of ignorance are immediately killed by engaging in pure devotional service. So that
Previously, you said that the desires don't go away, no matter how much karma kand or the pious activities we do, but the desire to sin is always there, right?
yes,
Previously, we read in this, and now, due to devotional service, even those desires and everything, the ignorance and everything that is there, the seed, it goes away, right?
that's right.
Okay.
That's right. That's the only way. That's the only permanent solution. Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness. So that was the first characteristic, that it gives us relief from material distress. First thing that happens.
So
Then,
when we start the devotional service, or the characteristics of devotional service, that this happens.
yes, pure devotional service. Pure
Okay.
devotional service. characteristic of pure devotional service. You immediately above the modes of nature, immediately get liberation. Immediately there's no more misery from the material world. Yeah, because we have to know what's going to happen. Why should I engage in devotional service, right?
Yeah.
So we are trying to understand, oh, what happens? The desire to sin goes away, the ignorance goes away, we are put in a transcendental position, the miseries go away, then it is all auspicious. All auspicious. Srila Rupa Goswami has given a definition of auspiciousness. He says that actual auspiciousness means welfare activities for all the people of the world. So we say it's an auspicious time, it's not an auspicious time, this is an auspicious activity, this is not an auspicious activity. But what is actually auspiciousness? Srila Rupa Goswami has given us a definition, and he is saying what is really auspiciousness is welfare activity for all the people of the world. Means doing good to everyone, all the people of the world. At the present moment, groups of people are engaged in welfare activities in terms of society, community, or nation. There is even an attempt in the form of the United Nations for World Health Activity. But due to the shortcomings of limited national activities, such a general mass welfare program for the whole world is not practically possible. So there is a lot of welfare activities going on. There is a lot of welfare activities. There are welfare activities which we want to do for our, community or a family or a nation or a society or particular person. Or even there is the United Nations. There's also the United Nations. But um, we are not able to actually meet, what do you say? Actually do the welfare for all the people of the world. The Krishna consciousness movement is so nice that it can render the highest benefit to the entire human race. Everyone can be attracted by this movement and everyone can feel the result. So Krishna consciousness is not sectarian. It's not for a particular person, particular community, particular uh, nation. No, no. It's for everyone. Everyone. It gives the highest benefit to everyone, entire human race. Everyone can be attracted by this movement and feel the result. Therefore, Rupa Goswami and other learned scholars agree that a broad propaganda program for the Krishna consciousness movement of devotional service all over the world is the highest humanitarian welfare activity. So giving Krishna consciousness to everyone, propagating Krishna consciousness to everyone is the highest welfare, is the best way we can serve each other. Highest humanitarian welfare activity. There is so many different levels of humanitarian activities that we can do, but the highest is to give Krishna consciousness all over the world to everyone because everyone is suffering. Everyone is suffering. And if everyone is given a chance to take up Krishna consciousness, then they can mitigate their suffering. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Did you want to add anything? Comment?
No, it's good.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening and joining in. Hare Krishna.